Good morning. Welcome back to Jacob. Yay. Thank you, everybody, for being here. If you're new, hi, I'm Selena. Let's get right into it. So we inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, let the body do whatever it wants. Let's go into some just swinging side to side. Make sure you have enough room for the arms. Breathe any way you like. Few more. All right, we'll come back to center, feet somewhere underneath the hips. Let's inhale the arms up. Oh, you can't really see my hands. We can interlace, have the index pointing up. Or if you prefer like one of these, that's fine too. Okay, side bends. So let's inhale. Exhale to one side. Inhale center. Exhale to the other side. So we'll do a few rounds. Let's just follow our own breath. All right, next time we come to center, we can release. We'll place ourselves at the top of the mat. We'll take a moment before we get started, but just make sure you have room to step back. If you want a hand on the heart, hands on the belly, or the hands in prayer, whatever feels best for you. Let's just take a few breaths with ourselves. We can imagine the upward pull through the crown. Feel the feet on the earth. When you're ready, inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees as much as is comfortable. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Let's do that a few times. Go at your own pace. Inhaling, flat back. Exhaling, folding. One more. Okay, we'll bend the knees enough to put the hands down on the floor. Step back to plank. Knees up or down. Let's take a few breaths in the plank. And when you're ready, lower knees, chest, chin. Cobra up, down, so we can flatten the feet. Keep the hands close to the body, elbows close to the body. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Go with your breath. And when you feel ready, take it to either child's pose, somewhere here, or down dog, somewhere here. Whatever feels better for right now. We can add some movement sound, whatever feels good. Let's Okay, wherever we are, let's take it to all fours. Place the hands somewhere comfortable. Reminder, you can always go on fists or fingertips or fold up the mat so there's some padding under the heel of your hands. A few cat-cows. Inhale up. Exhale round. Go with your breath. Okay, come back to center. Let's add a leg. So we'll see if we can inhale, extend a leg. Exhale, knee to chest. I'll just work with the same leg. Moving with our breath. Okay, bring the knee down and let's just go right into the other side. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chest. Okay, release. Maybe step the hands forward. Let's inhale, half plank. Exhale, child's. We'll just go back and forth with our breath. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. If you want to add any kind of flare, rounding, arching, whatever, feel free. Okay, same idea, but let's make it circular. So we inhale, circle forward. Exhale, circle back. Change direction. Okay, we'll get ready to step a leg forward. So we can do this from all fours or down dog. So place yourself wherever feels good. And when you're ready, inhale, extend the leg you want to step forward. Exhale the foot towards the hands. We'll start in a warrior one. Back foot comes down. And we come on up. So any adjustments, like if you want to widen the feet, do whatever you feel like with the arms. Front leg is bent. Let's look for the sensation of rooting down through the lower body and rising up through the upper body. And breathe in whatever way feels good. Okay, if you like, we can add a very subtle back bend. So just like a lift through the heart. If you prefer the hands together, that's fine. You can also have the hands on the hips, wherever feels good. Just looking for some kind of opening. And our front knee still bent. And we'll breathe into it. Okay, with an inhale, let's come back to upright. Straighten out the front leg. Hands to the hips or behind the back, however you like. We're getting ready for a pyramid. So you might want your blocks on the floor if you have blocks. We'll start the same way we just were, except the front leg's bent. The front leg's straight, excuse me. So find an opening through the chest, inhale. And with the exhale, start to tilt from those hips. And let's take our time. So we might end up with the spine parallel to the floor. You might be higher or lower. If you're coming lower, you can support your hands on the leg or on the blocks, or if it's close enough to the floor. Wherever you are, make sure you're comfortable enough. So we're going to give this about 10 breaths. And if you're folding more than parallel, think belly to the thigh. Okay, long, deep, calming breaths. One of the major benefits of this pose is calming the mind. Okay. Let's inhale to a flat back. Exhale, bend the front knee. Take the blocks with you if you're using them. Walk the hands forward. Make like a tripod with the front foot and the two hands. Shift the weight. Warrior three prep. So lift the back leg just as high as the hip for now. And keep the front body as parallel to the earth as it can be. If it's not straight. If you have the blocks, it might be straighter. Okay, a few breaths. And with an exhale, bring that foot down. And let's inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Do that a few times. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Couple more. And the next time you fold, hands to earth, step back to plank. Take a breath or two if you want to add anything like maybe some hip dips. Dipping the hip down on one side and then the other. All right, let's lower knees, chest, chin. Cobra up, down, tuck in those elbows. Inhale up. Exhale down. Go with your breath. Okay, make your way child's pose or down dog. Pressing the weight back in both positions, relaxing the head in both positions. And when you feel ready, from all fours or down dog, extend the other leg. Inhaling. Exhale the foot forward. Back foot comes down and we come up for warrior one. So make any adjustments. Front leg bent. Look for that balance of rooting down with the lower body and rising up through the upper body. Whatever you feel like with the arms. Let's breathe. We can add an itty bitty back bend if that feels good for you today. So just think, if you're doing the itty bitty back bend, think of lifting up through the heart. And keep the bend in the knee. Sometimes we lose the bend in the knee when we add stuff in the upper body. Okay, inhale, come up. Straighten the front leg, release the arms. Maybe just a couple shoulder rolls. Okay, let's get ready for our pyramid pose. So if you have blocks that you want to prepare them. And then back into our itty bitty back bend. Taking a nice inhale. And with an exhale, start to tilt. Let's take our time. Let the hands go wherever they want, wherever they need. And remember, we're holding this pose a little longer, about 10 breaths. So make sure you're comfy where you are. Okay, let's get ready for our warrior three prep. So we bend the front knee, walk the hands forward. We take the blocks with us if we're using them. Make a tripod with the front foot and the two hands. See if we can shift our weight. Lift that back leg just hip high. Long, deep breaths. Okay, when you're ready, bring the foot down. And let's just take a moment to relax in the forward bend. If it's relaxing for you. If you don't love this position, just pick another pose that you like more. If you're cool here, we have some options. We could hold on to the elbows, maybe kind of swing side to side, or the hands around the legs, or maybe even step on the hands, bring the palms of the hands under the feet. So, whatever you feel like for today, about 5 breaths, relax the head. Okay, we'll make our way back to a plank. Take a couple breaths. If you like, you could kind of walk the feet, lift one foot, then the other. If you're on the knees, same thing. Lift one knee, then the other. Okay, let's bring the knees down. Back the hips up so they're over the knees. Before we come down, let's do a puppy dog stretch. So we try to keep the hips over the knees and we walk the hands out, letting the chest fall towards the floor. Coming down to whatever degree is comfortable, we'll take a few breaths. You can also put a bolster or like a block under the chest. Once you're happy with that, walk the hands back. Let's thread the needle. So today for our thread the needle, we'll see if we can land the shoulder and just kind of hang out in the pose. Normally we do the first part, the inhale up, the exhale down, and then that's kind of it. So today, after we do that, we'll see if we can land the shoulder down. So the shoulder doesn't come all the way to the floor easily. You just grab a blanket or a pillow or something that the shoulder can land on. Okay, so start with whatever arm you want. We inhale up, exhale down. Go with your breath. Okay, let's land the shoulder to the best of our abilities. And just hang out. The opposite arm can stay the hand on the floor or come up. It could stay up or wrap around, whatever feels good. Okay, when you're ready, come out of it. And before we do the other side, some side to side cat cows. So dip one way, around the other way, going side to side. I like to inhale with the dip, exhale as I round. Change direction. Okay, back to center. Other side, thread the needle. So we start just up, down, inhaling up, exhaling as we dip. And the next time we dip, let's land. So we can leave the hand on the floor or reach it up or wrap it around. Whatever feels good. Let's breathe. And when you're ready, come out of it. All right, one last child's pose or down dog, whichever you prefer. All right, we'll start to climb up or come down if you're in down dog. So it's a good time. Socks, sweaters, if you have any of that stuff, need any of that stuff, grab it. If there's anything you want for Shavasana, props or whatever, get it together. And when you feel ready, we'll get ready for our twist. So the bottom leg could be straight or bent. I'm going bent today. Top leg inside or outside. And as usual, we'll start by interlacing the hands below the knee. Proud open chest. Find the upward pull through the crown. Relax. Long, deep breaths. Sending some extra love and appreciation to all the internal organs. As you feel ready, take it into the twist, twisting towards the bent leg. And I think you know all the options: hand, elbow, elbow outside. Backhand comes behind, and we breathe into our twist. When you're ready, come back to center. Pick up the top leg, give it a little rock. Maybe some circles. Change direction. Okay, let's see if we can build a fire. So our bottom leg, bring it into a bent position. Try to make the shin parallel to the edge of your mat. So this is one fire log. This is the other fire log. We see if we can place it. You might have a big space here. I do. You could tuck your block or your blanket under, or just let it be there. We're not going to be in the pose too long, but it probably is more comfortable if you have something to support it. Okay, let's lengthen up through the spine. I'm just putting my hands on the floor. Look for the upward pull through the base of the skull, the crown. And then totally optional, we could maybe add a little itty bitty forward bend. So each inhale, the spine gets longer. And then with the exhale, maybe a little tilt. So we'll hang out about 5 breaths. Just find what feels okay for today. And it might be a totally different pose. If this one isn't working for you, no problem. You could do Baddha Konasana, the soles of the feet together, or you could be tossing the legs side to side, any kind of hip thing. Okay, come up when you're ready. Release the legs. Let's just give the legs a little shake before we do everything on the other side. Rotate those ankles. Other direction. All right, so start with a twist on the other side. So your bottom leg can be straight or bent. Top leg inside or outside. Interlace the hands below the knee. Proud open chest. Long, deep, appreciative breaths. Relaxing. Let's take it into a twist. Come back to center, pick up the leg, give it a little rock, circles, other direction. Okay, so we make our fire. So the bottom leg comes parallel to the edge of the mat, depending how you're sitting, obviously. And then the top leg comes on top. So for sure, you could put something under here to close this gap. So we can sit straight or add the little forward tilt, whatever feels better for today. Each inhale, wherever we are, we lengthen the spine. And if you want to do the forward tilt as we exhale, we see about the belly getting a little closer to the thighs. So let's just hang out with our breath. out of it when you're ready. Give the legs a little shake. And we'll make our way down onto the back. So again, if you have any extra clothing you want to grab or any props or whatever, go for it. Come down to the back any way that feels good. And once you arrive, we can hug the knees to chest. And only if it's comfortable for the neck, maybe lift the head toward the knees. Squeeze into a little ball. Okay, bring the head down when it feels good. Go into any version of twist. So it could be one leg goes, other leg goes, or it could be keeping the legs together. You could have the knees very close to the body, or if you want to work on the core more, the legs could be more like 90 degrees or even straight. But definitely try to keep both shoulders down on the floor. Another little thing, we could turn the head opposite direction from the knees. Okay, once you're happy with the twists, settle yourself in for relaxation. So you could have the legs extended or knees bent, leaning one into the other. Make sure the chin's gently tucked in, so you can always take a pillow or something under the head to help you do that. I like the arms to the side, palms up, but whatever feels good for you. The most important part, let's give ourselves permission to relax. Let ourselves let everything go. start to very, 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 very gently wave the body. Inviting movement once it feels good. Giving ourselves a full body stretch. And once we're nice and stretched, let's bring the feet to the floor and just do a few single knee tucks. So exhale, one knee to chest. Inhale the foot down. Exhale the other knee to chest. And just go side to side with your breath. Couple of double knee tucks. And once you're happy with that, we can rock side to side. And eventually roll all the way to one side. And with the strength of the arms, press up. Taking your time. So just a couple more things before we close. Let's start with a calf massage. So sitting any way that's comfortable, just having access to your leg. We'll use the thumbs and just think about like pulling apart the calf muscles, starting at the top and working our way down towards the ankle. And we'll just do it a few times because we're short on time. But if this is something you like, you can just do a few more later. Okay, one more. All right, we can just rub out the back of the heel and then switch legs. So get that calf. Do one more. And then rub out the back of the heel. Okay, comfortable cross legs. I know we're a little over time. I'm going to add one more thing. If you got to go, of course, go do your thing. One more thing just for the neck, the upper back. Hand on the knee, other hand on top. And we'll just look over the shoulder as we exhale, the shoulder of the side away from the hands. So we inhale towards the hands, exhale over. And we'll just do a few. But again, if this is something that feels good for you, then do some more later. Okay, switch sides. So hand on the knee, hand on top. We inhale the head towards the hands. Exhale over the shoulder using your eyes. Okay, come back to center. Just take a breath or two with ourselves. Let's close our practice with a bow, honoring, acknowledging the light, love, wisdom within ourselves, within each other, and within all. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you've had good practice. Feel free to let me know if you like. We're back here on YouTube on Friday, and we have our Google Meet class on Thursday. And I'd love to see you both of those places. So have an amazing day, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Take care.